So what is up guys, Killerkev, and today on this particular 8-bit series we are going to be doing Killer Croc. Quite a crazy character we're doing, quite weird as well, and a lot of detailing on this build. So if this is your first sort of custom pixel art build that you've done, I wouldn't suggest doing it. Go and check out the playlist for many other simple designs, but if you are feeling confident today, and yeah, this is what we're going to be doing. I'll show you a little thumbnail now. Here it is up on screen. Oh goddamn, look at that detailing. Looks so goddamn good. Now I've already done this twice, purely because I got the measurements wrong and I had to alter and change them many times, but I think we've got it right now. So I'm going to give you the rundown of the colours that you're going to be using for this particular build. You're going to be using a black wall, a lime green wall, or just lime wall, going to call it a lime green wall, a green wall which is slightly darker. You can choose any one of these, it doesn't really matter. I'm choosing two of these purely because detailing and other things. You don't have to do the detailing, but it just makes it a little more nicer. Brown, you can go for a lighter brown here, maybe a clay or some sort. Then I'm going to use a yellow wool. Again, you can use gold, it's entirely up to you how you want to be doing this. So I'm going to be using a wool, or we call it on this channel a white wool. I don't know why I call it that, but I pretty much call it that near enough every single time. Then you're using a darker grey wool and a light grey wool as well. Not a lot of these colours are going to be used, it's mainly primarily the first four. So yeah, let's crack on with the build. So as always, never build anything on the floor, because it just looks really horrible if you do. And what we're going to be doing usually what we'd be doing is making lines of like 11 or even lines of 9. Now this one is the first of many. This is a line of 10 on each foot. So let's crack on with that. Let's go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like so. Now I'm just going to breach across it in the random block with a 3 in the middle here, and then make another 10. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like so, and then deduct the middle ones like so. So after that, it's pretty much easy. What we're going to be doing is coming into the middle here and adding an extra 2 on top, like so. Same thing on this side, 2 on top, and then we're going to add 1 either side, like so. So pretty much a standard feat which we do for every other character. Apart from this one is slightly different, and I'll explain why once we get to the top here in a mo. So after that, we want to switch to your green, and then just place 1 coming into the build now next to your black, like so, and the rest after that you can just run all the way with your lime green wall, like so. After you're done, we're going to place 2 into the next one here, and then we're just going to make 2 on the other side as well, like so, 1, 2, and after that we're going to make an L's that are coming up, facing correspondent to the leg as well. So the left L is facing towards the left, and you guessed that the right L will be facing towards the right, like so. After that we're going to come up 3 invisible stairs, 2, if we can get it, 2, 3, like so, and exactly the same thing on this side as well. Let's come up 1, 2, 3, like that. So that's the pattern that you should be going for, like that. We're going to do the middle as well. We're going to be visible stairs from either side, and then 1 up top in the middle there, just to make sort of a strange Mickey Mouse face in the middle of the groin, like so. After that we can go to the top bit here, which is going to be his belt and the extension for everything else. We're going to go with a darker grey, we're going to go with a brown, we're going to go darker grey, light grey, darker grey, then we're going to go brown, and then a darker grey, like so, just to connect it all up. So that's the pattern you should be going for, something like that. Just make sure it's kind of symmetric all the way through, like that. Now the shorts are slightly different either side here. If you've seen by the thumbnail, which is at the beginning of the video, they're slightly different. So what we're going to be doing is adding a brown on the left hand side coming towards the black, like so, and the rest of that can just be your lime green all the way along. Then we're going to come up to the next layer here, at the bottom of the L coming from left to right, we're going to go brown, then a lime green, and then the browns all the way along till it connects, and the whole rest of that can be brown. But let's do the other side as well, just in case. Let's grab our lime green, put our lime green here, the second one, the sort of Mickey Mouse face, just come up here. Then we're going to come down to the next layer underneath it, that one, connect it to the bottom layer here with 1, then we become brown, sorry, and then we're going to come lime green, then we're going to come brown, and then we're going to come lime greens all the way over till it connects, like so. Now the rest of that whole entire bit there, you can just fill it in with brown, which we'll do right now. So let's just fill that in together. I'll let you have a little look at that, what that looks like on both sides as well. So that is the left side. If you want to pause it. And that is the right side, if you want to pause it. If you've kept up, you've done all that, and that's awesome. Let's just fill the rest of those shorts in with the brown, like so. Just count all the way up through. Okay, so after this we're going to start making the hands. Pretty simple and easy. So we're going to start from the top of the black blocks either side of the actual belt. These actually correspond to the arms as well. So on here we're going to come up an extra... Actually, we're going to come to a block to the side, put a white block to each side as well. This is a miscellaneous block which we will remove shortly after. So on top of the black block, which originally we're going to do, we're going to add an extra 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing on the other side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. On top of the white block here, you're going to come up 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 out to the right, which is going towards the right. So again, the same as those L's corresponding to each corner. And the left hand side, the 3 and the fourth one coming out to the left will be on the left as well. So one to the right and one to the left. It's sort of like a pattern like that. After you've done that, we can now then crack on with the rest of the fists and everything else. So let's go down to the white block and add a black to the left, and then a visible stair set black down from that, like so. And then we're going to come along with an extra 2 on the end of that to make it a 3, so you should have a pattern that looks like that. Same thing on this side as well. We're going to come 1 down, extra 1, it's going to be 3 along total. And what we can do at the end of those 3s, we can just add a miscellaneous block again of that white, like that, and then we can come approximately 5 high, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side as well, on top of the white, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. And then we're going to do invisible stair set up 4 on each one. 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. The top one here, what we can do is quite easy. So we can just count 3, the fourth one here. Underneath the fourth one, we're going to add a darker green, and then to the left of that we're going to add a black. And that can come down, invisible stair set again, another 1. And another 2 here, which you can see is a section of this whole entire island, which is awesome, which is wanting to do. And with that third one we just had here, we can actually just come along an extra 4 to make it 5 total. So 3, 4, 5, which we have. And we can leave that for the time being because we're actually going to add the rest of the arm sculpture which we did over this side on the left hand side. So again, we're going to come up an extra 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. We're going to add an extra 2, 1, 2, just come straight along, and on top of the second one, or the third one at the very end over here, we're going to add an extra 1 on top to just make a giant upside down L, and we're going to visible stair set until they reach that 5, which is his chin, like so. That's pretty much it. His arms are done, everything else. All we need to do now is actually fill him in, add a little bit of detailing and everything else. So see the white miscellaneous blocks now, you can actually take those out from either sides. So take the 2 out there, 1 in the middle, and 1 down in the corner, like so. After we've done that, we can actually switch to our white. And then we can actually just come all the way along these sort of peaky bits, which we do 9 times out of 10 with the gloves. It's going to come all the way along. We're going to add an extra layer, but it's going to come slightly further. And then 1 more, like so, and then deduct 1 like that. So we're coming 3 along and 3 down with an extra 1 coming underneath the actual main grip. Same thing on this side, so if you want to do the same, you can just do it like this. Like so. The rest of those bottom bits there can actually just be filled in with your darker green. So 3 on the bottom and then 1 coming up to the invisible stairs. So 3 and then 1 coming up. Then what we can do is just follow the darker green just around the edges on the left hand side. Just come up along next to the black and just fill it all in like so. Same thing on the right hand side as well. Just stick very close to the edges and just add your darker green like so. A little bit of detailing on the chest now. We're actually going to come the second one away from the left to right here of the chin, so this one underneath here, like so. And then we're going to add a lime green, and then what we're going to do is just connect it with a line, like so, with your darker green, like that. That's pretty much it. So what we need to do now is fill the rest of the whole entire pattern in with your lime green, so let's just fill that in now. All the way from the belt up to that second line, which we just did. All the way up and over into the left glove, and same into the right hand as well. So do that, fill out that chest piece there, come all the way over here, and there we go, filled it all in. So yeah, that's pretty much what it should look like at the time being. So let's do his head now. So from the massive L on the left, we're going to come up invisible stairs out 1. This is going to be a line of 4 in total, so add an extra 3, like so. And after that, we're going to come with visible stairs at 3. 1, 2, 3. We're just going to leave that for the time being. And what we're actually going to do is come up over to this peak here, like so, and we're going to add an extra, ooh, how many is it in total? It's 6 in total, so we're going to add an extra 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we'll come to visible stairs at 3 again, 1, 2, 3 into the build, and as you can tell these ones should just automatically connect up like so, and there we go, there we have a base of a head. So now all we need to do is add some detailing, some facial features, and yeah, we're pretty much almost there. So after that, what we're going to be doing is switching to our lime green, and we're going to run a lime green at the jawline. So you can tell 5 underneath the jawline or on top of the jawline, like so. After that, we're going to come all the way to the left hand side of the next layer here. We're going to go a dark green, a lime green, and then we're going to go 4 yellow, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to place a lime green on the end, like so. We're going to go from right to left now. We're going to come lime green all the way over, except 1 on the very end, which again should follow with the theme of the green. As you can tell from the arms here, we've just kept to the corners. This is basically what we're going to be doing with the dark green as well, and a little bit of scaling up top, but I'll show you that in a moment. So after we've done that, what we're going to be doing is coming over to the left hand side and then fill it in with just that lime green. We're going to do, apart from, again, you guessed it, I missed it, the corners up here, so we're going to fill in. And what we're going to do at the top here, is we're going to come 3, and then we're going to come lime, then we're going to come dark green, then we're going to come lime, then we're going to come dark green, and then lime again. Now with these dark greens, you want to come invisible stair set 3 additional added to these coming down. This is including the corner one on the left as well, so the easiest way to do this is 1, 2, 3. Same thing on this side as well. Come 1, 2, 3. Same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, like so. So you should have just 3 lines like that coming down, which is sort of like a scale effect, which you'll see in a minute once it's all filled in and all done. So the easiest way to do this now is come over to the right hand scale, all the way over to the right here, the last one, and we're going to put a black, and then we're going to come from right to left with a black. We're going to put a darker green, we're going to put a lime, then we're going to put a darker green, then we're going to put a black and then a darker green, like so, just to come out of the build like that. Easiest way to do it now, after the green that you've just placed, come 2 black underneath, 1, 2, should hit that line. Underneath on the right next to it as well, we're just going to make an L of yellow, put a black coming invisible stair set from this one here. I'm going to come all the way down till it connects, and then we're just going to come exactly the same as we did, another L facing towards the other way, just to create that eye effect like so. You can fill that in with a dark green in the middle bit like so, and after that just add 2 dark green on the side like that. You should have something that looks like that. Pretty weird at the moment, but let's fill up the rest in now with your lime green wall, and that's pretty much it. All you need to do now is just fill it in with that lime green wall, and that's pretty much it. You'll see the effect in a minute, but obviously you've seen the thumbnail, so that's pretty much what we're going for. And yeah, there we go. There is Killer Croc, guys. If you did enjoy, hit me up with a like and a comment. But until the next one, guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.